Big change to John Cena's WWE SmackDown appearance. WWE Superstar praises The Undertaker as both a character and a person, and Bray Wyatt reacts to CM Punk's tweet about wrestling being fun again. Hello everyone, Jose G here bringing you today's top stories in today's Sportskeeda Wrestling News Roundup. To stay up to date with all of our content, make sure you like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Sheamus issues a warning to current champion. After this week's Monday Night Raw, Sheamus issued a fair warning to the WWE United States Champion Damian Priest in an exclusive backstage interview. On the August 30th episode of Raw, Drew McIntyre, Sheamus, and Damian Priest battled in a triple threat match for the United States Championship. The Celtic Warrior fell short as he was taken out of the equation following a Claymore kick from Drew McIntyre. However, the Celtic Warrior bounced back this week by beating McIntyre in a number 1 contenders match for the US Championship. In the backstage interview, Sheamus mentioned hurting during his match with Drew McIntyre, but the adrenaline kept him going. The Celtic Warrior issued a warning to Damian Priest, saying that he was coming for the title, which he claimed was stolen from him. The Celtic Warrior added that Priest's fairy tale run with the United States Championship would come crashing down at Extreme Rules, saying, quote, "All that matters is that I'm on course for winning the United States Championship. My gold was stolen from me by that Damian Priest. Damo stole that from me when he pulled my mask from my face. And tonight, Drew did the same thing. Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, well, that's never gonna happen with the Celtic Warrior. Damo, you've had a short run, but I'm afraid real life is gonna kick in, and this little fairy tale story of yours is gonna come to an end." End quote. Damian Priest vs. Sheamus is now set to take place at the upcoming Extreme Rules pay-per-view. The Celtic Warrior will have an opportunity for payback as he takes on the Archer of Infamy in a rematch of their SummerSlam encounter. Sheamus has been one of the MVPs for WWE in the past year and has had a great run with the US Championship. It'll be interesting to see if the former WWE Champion will deliver on his threat and end Priest's title reign at Extreme Rules. Big change to John Cena's SmackDown appearance. John Cena will make an appearance at the Super SmackDown show that will take place this Friday at Madison Square Garden. Cena was originally supposed to team up with Rey and Dominic Mysterio to face the Bloodline, the trio of Roman Reigns, Jey Uso, and Jimmy Uso. As per PW Insider, the latest advertisements to promote the Madison Square Garden show have former Raw and SmackDown Tag Team Champions to Street Profits team up with the 16-time World Champion. This is likely going to be a dark match that will take place after the SmackDown tapings. John Cena's last appearance in the company came at last month's SummerSlam show, where he lost the Universal title match to Roman Reigns. The report further claims that SmackDown Women's Champion Becky Lynch will face Bianca Belair, which is also likely to be a dark match. Belair and Lynch will have a contract signing on SmackDown to confirm their match for the Extreme Rules pay-per-view, which will take place later this month. Brock Lesnar will also return to SmackDown this week, which Paul Heyman revealed on last week's show. He will likely confront Roman Reigns at the event. Fans will also get to see a rematch from SummerSlam's as Edge and Seth Rollins go one-on-one once again. A few Raw superstars like WWE Champion Bobby Lashley, Raw Women's Champion Charlotte Flair, and Drew McIntyre are also advertised for the show. WWE Superstar praises The Undertaker as both a character and a person. Damian Priest has an immense respect for The Undertaker. Just because the Phenom is retired doesn't mean he isn't making an impact on the current WWE roster. The Archer of Infamy recently had a chat with Vicente Beltran of Vibe in Wrestling to discuss all things WWE. During the interview, Damian Priest had nothing but amazing things to say about The Undertaker, saying, quote, "Sometimes they say don't meet your heroes because they are not going to be what you think. Undertaker is everything and better. His love for our business, for WWE, is infinite, and he has within him the need to help and to be positive and want us to be successful in our careers. He likes to see people achieve their dreams and wants the company to remain number 1. I am a super fan of him, and I was very nervous to have a conversation with him, but he's a tremendous, humble human being." End quote. Damian Priest recalls a time he trained with The Undertaker, where the dead man could have broken his nose if he wanted to, but chose not to. Damian Priest said, quote, "We entered the ring and trained a bit, and it was not that he almost broke my nose, but if he had wanted to, he would have done it because he pulled it so hard and stopped it like nothing and kept talking." And I was like, wait, how did you do that so easy? Because it's so hard for me to do that. It is tremendous. Now we have a very good relationship, and it's incredible to know that this is my life and that I have an Undertaker, a person with whom I can talk to, and he greets me because he knows me. It's amazing, and I love it. He is number one as a character, but also as a person, end quote. WWE Superstar heartened to see that many in AEW miss Brodie Lee. Brodie Lee passed away last year, but he is still remembered by many in both WWE and AEW. Big E posted on Twitter that he was glad that many people miss him as much as he does. Brodie Lee, who passed away last year, made an impact on many people who worked with him, as many AEW stars paid tribute on the first anniversary of his AEW TNT Championship win, especially those in the Dark Order. In several interviews, CM Punk pointed out that one of the reasons he signed with AEW is their handling of Brodie Lee and how they kept his illness a secret until his passing. On ESPN Sports Nation, CM Punk said, quote, "You know, one of the big things that turned me onto them and made me consider going there was, unfortunately, we, the wrestling world, lost Brodie Lee last December. His sickness and everything that came with it was known in the company, but they kept it so secret. Wrestlers will always tell you, oh, the boys, we're a big family. We care about each other in the wrestling business. And none of that is entirely true, but to see everyone in the company band together just to keep a secret about somebody's health, I was blown away by that. I was blown away that it wasn't plastered all over every single website, and it was just kept secret. That made me go, well, there's something to that locker room," end quote. Bryan Danielson expressed a similar sentiment, which has also aided in his decision to sign with AEW. Bray Wyatt reacts to CM Punk's tweet about wrestling being fun again. Bray Wyatt is in agreement with CM Punk in regards to wrestling being fun again, courtesy of All Elite Wrestling. Earlier this week, Punk posted a reaction to his first pro wrestling match in 7 years. Punk posted a screen grab of an old tweet from 2013 in which he hinted that wrestling isn't fun anymore. In the caption to his latest tweet, Punk made it clear that he is enjoying wrestling again and added the hashtags All Out and AEW to it. Former WWE Superstar Bray Wyatt reacted to Punk's tweet by leaving a like on it. In a story that took the wrestling world by storm, Wyatt was released by WWE back in July. Wyatt had been a major name on the WWE roster for years on that point. His abrupt release wasn't well received by the WWE Universe. Wyatt made his main roster debut back in 2013 with a big win over WWE Hall of Famer Kane at SummerSlam. He went on to win the WWE title as well as the Universal title. Wyatt's character wasn't handled properly for the better part of his run though. He engaged in a months-long feud with arch-rival Randy Orton on WWE Raw, which culminated at WrestleMania 37. Orton defeated Wyatt at the mega event, and this was it for the sinister entity. Wyatt made his last appearance on the Raw after WrestleMania and was eventually released. As for Punk, the former WWE Champion wrestled his first match in 7 years at AEW All Out. Punk defeated Darby Allin, and it goes without saying he has been enjoying his return so far. Punk left WWE in early 2014 due to creative differences and other backstage issues. There's no telling where Wyatt will be heading in the next coming weeks once his non-compete ends. Thanks for watching Sportskeeda Wrestling's News Roundup. For more news stories and exclusive content, be sure you follow us on all social media. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. Download the Sportskeeda app for the most up-to-date stories in the world of wrestling.